People talking about CPM 3V, which is one of the fancy metals, supposed to be really tough. However, cost, it's kind of prohibited. If you want to buy a good 3V knife, will cost you at least about $200 or so or more. And also they don't make knives that you want perhaps. So anyway, instead of buying them, I decided to make my own 3V. So I went to Alpha Knife Supply in Washington. Contact Chuck and get some 3V metal. And I make a little knife because a friend of mine won a knife little 2.5 inch blade. So I make this and a little leather and oak. I glue them together and hit a sheet. And okay, well, so this is a nice one. So I'm going to give my friend tomorrow. I make also for fun the same identical blade, but sticking to a bamboo instead handle. Well, I got brass pin here. And it is sharp. You can see it's sharp. And what about this? Well, the other reason, see this about 1 millimeter thick blade. It's really not thick at all, tiny little. And the handle going this deep. So it's not a 4th hang either. So, but when you use a knife, and you would afraid it would mess it up somehow. And with me here, one of the Mara is 2 millimeter thick, and I convex it so they look all nice. But still, I say, okay, how tough is these are more like 1095 steel, and this is CPM 3V, and with 2.75% carbide, vanadium. And so, and right now it's about 60 or so HRC of hardness, RC there. And well, I already cut newspaper, and I will cut little cardboard. Of course, it's like nothing. And for this, I will cut as well, of course, easily as well. And also cut newspaper. But what I'm going to do, oh yeah, this is the length. See? I'm going to I put on my gloves so I don't cut myself. Well, this is oak. Well, I could do this, but let's do the other thing first before I do this. I might just break this knife. And you can see this knife here, and this is a can of metal. Make out of some can. And this is only 1 millimeter thick. I'm going to stab it. And then go back and I will cut some more. And this is it's really thin edge, and you can see a tiny bit of thing toward the edge here, a little damage here. The tip is fine. It's just a little rough up. But if I have to say, okay, I got my little knife, and if I have to do, because of the profile, the tear a little bit here, but it, I still have the knife, and it's quite tough. And yep, it's probably about 1/3 of a millimeter because I got a super fine edge. But you can see, well, I'm not going to bother to stab this thing and cut this thing because it will take a while to fix the edge anyway. But let me do some more sideways tapping and see how this 1 millimeter really thick, and really that means it's about 0.42 inch. It's really, really thin. Well, it bent because of the torque. Yeah, look like I should be able to bend it almost straight back up. We'll fix it later. So I got a really tough little knife. And well, this piece of metal here, CPM 3V here, costs $1.50. And it quite easy to I heat treat it in the backyard, just using charcoal and propane torch. So, but as you can see, actually this edge holding it not too bad at all. It's almost as good as my S30V. But however, you can see it not do a lot of, well, no breakage. If I do this wood plug, say, out of steel, it might not survive. Alright, thank you for watching.